Hey, my lovelies, let's make Grandma's everything macaroni salad. All right, I got my pot on the stove with water. I've got 5 eggs in there. The recipe only calls for 3. I got 2 eggs that we're gonna boil for Big Daddy's snack. All right, I got lots of water in here because when the water comes to a boil, we're gonna add 1 pound of elbow macaroni noodles. Okay, so while we are waiting on our pasta, I've got some cucumbers, and I'm trying to show you with one hand. I was too lazy to get my tripod out. I cut the cucumbers. I peel them halfway so they're pretty. And then I take my knife, let me go under here, and I just kind of run it under here to get most of the seeds out, because the seeds will make your pasta salad watery. So I kind of cut off. I'll do it a little bit better when I get 2 hands. So kind of cut off the seeds. I've already done this one. And I'm going to go under here and just cut out those seeds. And then we're going to dice these very small. Okay, I'm going to pour my macaroni noodles right in there with the eggs. And then we're going to time it according to whatever the package says. Just let's stir it so it won't stick. Be sure to salt your water really well. All right, so I had a big red onion, and I'm gonna dice up probably a little less than half. And we're just gonna dice that up really small. We've got our cucumbers ready. All right, there's our onion. Now I've got 3 Roma tomatoes I'm gonna dice. Okay, same thing applies with the tomatoes as we did with the cucumber. I just sliced them, and I stuck my finger under there and got out all the seeds, because you don't want it to make your pasta salad runny. Pasta is ready. I've got it drained and rinsed so it's cool. All right, let's put it. Okay, so I've got about 1.25 cups of mayonnaise. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons, 1, 2. And I am using balsamic vinegar. That is not what the recipe calls for. It calls for apple cider vinegar, and I know apple cider would be a lot better, but I'm out and I didn't realize it. So we're going with this. All right, the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1.5, 2. And y'all know how grandmas do. It calls for a hit of mustard. So I think that's what a hit is, don't you? Now let's stir it up. Do your grandmothers, do y'all remember them cooking in any of their recipes? They'll say a pinch of this, a tad of this, a hit of that. Mine sure did. All right, we're going to go in with some cracked black pepper. So I'm going to do just a little bit of dill, just because I love dill. And a little bit of salt. All right, let's add our veggies. Okay, so those are the things you saw me chop. Now let me tell you what else goes in here. A small package of diced ham. I'm using this. 1 block of sharp cheddar cheese. I don't have sharp cheddar cheese, so I'm using the Colby Jack. Get out of here, brother. What I should have done is went to the grocery store so I would have everything this recipe called for, but I was too lazy. So I'm using what I have. Okay, and then I crumbled up, I guess you'd say, 3 boiled eggs. And y'all, on pasta salads, put what you want. Put what you like, leave out what you don't. The original recipe, and I'll show you so you can screenshot it, it called for a bell pepper. I just don't like bell pepper, so I left it out and added cucumber. It calls for a small bottle of pickle relish. Don't have that, because guess what? I was too lazy to go to the grocery store because it's hot. I was sweating and I was hot flashing. So this is what we got, y'all. So do what you want is what I'm saying, and it looks so good. So now we're going to add in our pound of pasta. So y'all, look at this money shot. That looks so good. Now in the original recipe, Grandma says add as much mayonnaise as you want. So you make it My 1 1/4 cup did pretty well. I think that looks good. Y'all, let's taste it. Yeah, I'm eating out of this. And I'm going to put it right back in here. Oh my gosh. Y'all, shut your mouth. You've got to make this. Thank you to my friend Shanna. She gave me this recipe. This is her Grandma Pauline's recipe. I just made a few adjustments. Let me show you. Right here is the recipe. So you can screenshot. This is her original recipe. And I just wrote down some ideas, stuff you could add. You could also add pepperoni, olives, whatever. But y'all try it. And thank you so much, Shanna, for sharing